How well do you know the historical background of the people of Kwara State? Are you aware of the fact that an important monument, which is of great importance and significance to Nigeria, is located in Esie, Kwara State? If you don't, then come along as we delve into the story of the first ever Nigerian museum to ever exist. It is called Esie Museum and is located in Esie Town, a community in 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐷 local government area of Kwara State. Esie Museum is a national museum and is also known as House of Images. Esie Town is home to the 𝐒𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 subgroup of the Yoruba ethnic group, and 𝐒𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 is the most commonly spoken dialect in Esie Town. Esie Museum, also known as the House of Images, is the world's largest soapstone image or statue collection museum. It houses over 1,500 soapstone images. The 𝐒𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 subgroup of the Yoruba ethnic group was said to have originally migrated from the old Oyo Empire to Oko-Odo. After coming to settle at Oko-Odo, the group soon discovered that there was usually a lack of water in the location during the dry season. So they asked 𝐵𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 to look for a better location for them to inhabit. 𝐵𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 set out and came to Esie area, which was a forest in those days. He found the soapstone statues with a king in the midst of the statues. He reported the outcome of his findings to the people and the king. The king decided to go and see things for himself and asked 𝐵𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 to lead him to the place he claimed to have found human statues or soapstone. 𝐵𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 led the king there, and on sighting the statue, the king ran back in fear. According to oral tradition, Esie people prohibited their kings from seeing the soapstones, and that became a tradition till date. Even though the true origin of the soapstone statues remain unknown to date, many areas in Nigeria containing soapstone or schists, a coarse grain type of metamorphic rock, are suspected to be the original sources of these statues. 𝐵𝐴𝐷𝐷𝐿 is known as the first person to have discovered the soapstone statues. He was a hunter and the leader of the group that migrated to Esie area about 300 years ago. There are well-known myths about the original occupants of Esie area. It was said that the original inhabitants of Esie committed a serious offense and got struck by thunder and were turned into human soapstone statues or images. The people of Esie believe till this day that the soapstone statues were once human beings but were turned to soapstone statues as a result of a grievous sin they committed against God. Natives that have held onto this belief worship the statues, and a festival in honor of these stone statues is organized yearly between the month of March and April. The festival consisted of a hunting ceremony called 𝐼𝐦𝐚𝐷𝐿, in which the natives organized in appreciation of the soapstone for protection and prosperity in the coming year. Esie National Museum is currently located at the spot where the soapstones were first discovered. The miniature statues are called soapstones because they are made of an element that lathers and forms bubble like soap when water is poured upon them and scrubbed gently. The current king of 𝐒𝐤𝐡 is called Ọba Alhaji Yakubu Babalola Egungunjobi II. And since his ascension to the throne, he has put much effort to the promotion of the museum to gain more support and attention from the government, and also support the yearly carnival and celebration of Esie Museum Carnival. From these accounts of the historical background of the soapstone images of Esie, what do you think the real story behind the true origin of the miniature statues could be? Were the statues actually humans turned to stones, as believed by the early inhabitants of 𝐒𝐤𝐡, or are they sculptures of an ancient civilization made by hand in the olden days? What other accounts have you heard of about the history and origin of the soapstone images of Esie National Museum? Please share any contrary historical background you have heard of in the comments section below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell for prompt updates on new release from 𝐒𝐚𝐡 Studios. Share this video with your friends and loved ones to give them the opportunity of also learning about this national museum and build their knowledge of its historical background. See you in upcoming series from the stables of 𝐒𝐚𝐡 production. Bye for now.